Okay, so I'm going to kind of walk you through how to do this. So you should have your test tube with a plant stuffed down in it. Everybody's got that? Okay. I'm not really giving notes. I'm just kind of walking you through how to do your lab. So the trickiest part about this is getting it in and trying to get the least. Why is this water kind of cloudy looking?
Is it
water?
It's town water, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, I just stuck my finger in there.
All right, so you're going to, in a minute, you're going to fill your test tube all the way up.
Brady, don't make it.
And what you're going to try to do is get this into your water without losing hardly any. See, I already lost some air in it. You can keep retrying it over and over, but we're just going to set it in there. You want to try to get the least amount of air. If you do have air in it, you're going to have to mark where your air is, because what we're going to be looking at is if this plant photosynthesizes in this tube overnight. We're going to sit some in the windowsill, and I'm probably going to sit a couple of these. Does anybody have the same plants? I know we've got the evergreens. Okay.
We got a bunch of the same.
So I will set this one in the dark and see what the difference is, and then y'all can set yours in the windowsill. Why would that make a difference?
Sunlight.
Sunlight. So what should that be doing? Helping it do what?
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesize. So, who knows that they have the same plants in theirs?
I know. I got mine from the creek.
Yeah.
No, actually,
You two have the same as this one, so we'll put this one in the dark.
I know me
Okay.
and Austin have the same.
You and Austin have the same? So one of you need to put yours in the windowsill, and one of you need to put yours in the dark. And in the dark, we're just going to put it like in one of these cabinets and shut the door. Okay? So the key is we don't want a whole lot of water to be in it. So if there's a way, even if you want to try to, I don't know, if you want to try to get fancy and like hold your hand over it and try to get it in there somehow, I don't know what the best solution is. You just don't want as much, you don't want a lot of air in it. We want to see if it's producing oxygen, so we don't want a whole lot of air in it. So you're going to have to play around with that for a little while. All right, so that was a good one. Do you see that? It's got one tiny, tiny little bubble in it. So you're just going to have to play around with it. If it's got a lot of air in it, just keep going over and over until you get hardly any air. Just keep trying it. Once you've done that, I do want you to take one of the permanent markers. They should still be on the lab tables, are they?
Yeah.
Or around somewhere.
Somewhere.
If not, there's some in there.
Just write your name on it, and then let's either put it in the windowsill or put it in the dark. Okay, so if you know you've got the same plants, like we have the evergreens, I'm going to put mine in the dark. Austin and Hayden, one of you put yours in the light, one of you put it in the dark. If you do get air bubbles in it, and it's okay if you get your lab table wet, just make sure you clean up after it. If you do get air bubbles in it and you decided that that's as good as you can get, take that permanent marker and mark where that air bubble is so we can see the difference if it made oxygen. Okay? All right, so go ahead and get started with that.
Great.